Hey everybody, this is your girl Cash Millions from Maryland, coming on to talk to you real quick about a personal development program that I was blessed enough to run across. In fact, I didn't just run across it, but a very good friend of mine shared it with me back in this early summer, and I am so grateful that she did. At the time, I was getting some free personal development training from my mentor, and she stopped doing the training for a while that she was doing. She had been doing it for many years, and it was time for her to move on to some other things. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to miss this training. I know I still need some personal development, to get me to the right mindset so that I can do the things that I want to do, and especially in business and just in life period, changing my life. I need to, I need to learn and grow some more and get my mind right. But I searched and searched all over social media. There are personal development programs that are thousands of dollars, and I knew I couldn't get any of them at the time, so I'm like, okay, I am just going to take bits and pieces of what all these gurus are giving on social media, and I'm going to take advantage of what I can get and learn and grow, take good notes, go back over some of my notes from, the training that I have had, and I'm just going to keep moving forward and keep growing. I'm not going to give up. And so, lo and behold, I didn't give up. And then, like I said, a very close friend of mine introduced me to a personal development program that was being offered for free. Yes, I was like, wow, this is just what I need. This is just what I've been looking for. And all I had to do, all I had to do was purchase a book to go through this course. And the book was $39.95 plus shipping. I was like, okay, I can do that. So I got the book, and I am telling you, my life has not been the same since I got that book, okay? Let me just tell you that I am a reader. I've been a reader all my life. As a little girl, when my siblings were out ripping and running in the heat, I had asthma and I wasn't for all that running in the heat, and I loved to read. So there was a library, fortunately enough, right around the corner from where we lived. And I used to go and sit in that library. I'd get a book and sit all the way in the back and read that book. And when my mother wanted me to come home to eat or whatever, she would send one of my sisters around there to get me. She knew exactly where I was. So I've always been a reader. I've read a lot of books, Think and Grow Rich. The Magic of Thinking Big, The Power of Positive Thinking. You name it, I probably have read it. But this book is the best book I have ever read outside of the Bible. And you know why? Because it is connected to the Bible. To me, it's right in connection with the Bible. I usually keep it right on the table with my Bible beside it, because this book is loaded with scripture all the way through it. This personal development course is Bible based, and the author of the book and the founder of the university that offers the course is a minister, and there are 7 keys in this book that were given to her by God. And I know without a doubt that they came from God, because there's just no way no one person could just make all this stuff up. And she has scripture to back up everything that she says. But one thing she does, and the funny thing is, like I said, I've been doing personal development and I've been reading for years. So just about everything in there I had heard before, but it just wasn't clicking. I just wasn't getting a full understanding. Just like a lot of us don't have the full understanding of the scriptures in the Bible. And so the author, Kay Miller, just has a way of breaking the scripture down. Just like Jesus taught in parables, well, so does she. But she speaks in everyday language today. She gives real life scenarios that we all can relate to, that we all go through today, in this day and time. And just breaks it down so it's clear, crystal clear. And it's nothing new. Like I said, it's all in the Bible. God gave us everything we need to succeed in life in all areas of our life. He's already given it to us. We just didn't have clear understanding, didn't know how to tap into the power that he has given us. My mentor always said to everybody, and on every training she did, she would end it with, you are more powerful than you know. If you're familiar with Les Brown, he always said, you have greatness in you. And I mean, there's so many quotes that you get from these authors and personal development coaches. And I've discovered that it's all Bible. It all comes from the scripture. It is everything that God has already given us. And it's so, so true. We just have to understand it and learn how to tap into it. Learn how to use it to manifest the desires of our heart, because God has already promised it to us. However, we have work to do. And, so we got to do our part. So we can't do our part if we don't understand what our part is, if we don't have clarity on what it is that we need to do. And this book this whole course just lays it all out. And there have been manifestations in my life from really before I started reading the book. As soon as I made a decision to get it, as soon as I placed the order, things started happening to the point where I called the girlfriend that introduced me to it, and I was like, this is what happened today, and my book hasn't even gotten here yet. I don't know if I want to read this or not. This is I was really a little spooked. But the book came, and I read. And the more I read, the more things started happening. The more I realized that all these years I've been hearing the leaders say, the words you speak become the house you live in. Thoughts of things. Be very mindful of the things that you speak, that what comes out of your mouth, and you can speak things into existence. Well, it all started coming together. And it all started manifesting in my life. I mean, things that I was talking about, thinking about, and I have witnesses, things that I spoke to people about, and within a day or two, bam, it manifested. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So, including the smile that I have now, because just a couple of months ago, I had some really bad teeth in the front of my mouth, and about 3 or 4 of them missing, and then I had to get all of them taken out, and now I have new teeth. I have a new smile. That was something that was on my wish list, but never in a million years did I think that it was going to come to me that quickly. But with the keys, I was able to manifest friends and people that cared, that helped me. God provided a way, and all I said is I would love to have a pretty new smile for the new year, to start the new year. I would love to start the new year with my pretty new smile. And guess what? I did. I picked up my teeth on New Year's Eve. Yes. And I mean, it's just so many things. It'll take me too long to tell you about everything, but I am telling you, this book has changed my life and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people's lives. Not only that, I got more than a personal development course, because that's all that I ordered the book for. That's all that I was looking for, was personal development. But in the interim, I became a licensed life coach in September. And then in December, I became a licensed master life coach. Wow, wow, wait, look at God. I mean, K. Miller always says, ask for it and it just shows up. Well, indeed it does. And it shows up in abundance. God always gives me, I found that God always gives me more than I ask for, more than I need. And that was definitely more than I asked for. Even though it kind of fit in with some of my goals, You know, it's going to open up avenues and doors for me to do some of the things that I have been wanting to do, but it wasn't what I was looking for at the time. And God is just so awesome. So let me show you this book that I'm talking about. This book, The Keys to Everything, is part of a personal development course on a spiritual realm. And it's in cartoon, but that is the author Kay Miller and her dog Taco and her husband Mark Miller. And as you can see, I've read this book 3 times, and I'm starting my 4th reading now. And this book is so highlighted. I'm like, pages turned back, pages highlighted, and this book is absolutely amazing. But it's part of a personal development course. So for $39.95, you get the book, you get a daily focus guide, and you get access to daily training calls 5 days a week with Kay and Mark Miller themselves. Amazing. Powerful. Yes. And you get the opportunity to become a life coach if you choose to go on further and do that. So this has been going on for most of 2018, and it is about to end, guys. And that's why I'm making this video, because a new program is taking place. God is stretching Kay Miller out to do some bigger things and offer some more courses. And it was being offered free, like I said, temporarily, but she ran it for at least half of 2018, if not all of 2018. And now it is getting ready to transition, and it will be a paid program. So I wanted to make this video because if you don't have the keys to everything, you need to give me a call and find out how you can get your hands on this book now. Wow, it is only $39.95, because once the new program goes into full effect, you will not be able to get this book by itself for $39.95. It will be part of the entire course that normally costs $497, but she is going to run it for $230 for a short period. But it will no longer be free, where you just buy the book for $39.95 and get the course free. That is about to end soon. There's still time, because she has not transitioned over yet. I don't know if it's going to happen tomorrow, the next day, next week, couple weeks, I don't know. But while there is time, if I were you, I would at least get this book. Now, there's a boot camp that you can go through, and you're assigned to a boot camp instructor, which helps you have an accountability partner, and helps you have someone to discuss things with that, you know, may not be clear to you, and just share some aha moments with, and, you know, get some real coaching. And that you may and may not have time to complete all of that. However, you will not have lost a thing if you get this book, because it's just so powerful. I just like to see everybody have this book. I'm telling you, get it while the opportunity is there. I wanted to make this video because I don't want anybody, even though I've shared it with a lot of people, but I said, okay, let me make this video because I don't want anybody to say, wow, I wish I had known about that when it was $39.95. I don't want to be a life coach. I don't want to take any of the other courses. I don't want the whole course, but I would like to read the book. I mean, just, that's okay for your own personal development. Just reading this book, if you really absorb it and apply in your life, it will make a great difference in your life. I'm telling you, your life will never be the same. Some people I know have made this the book of the month for their business, and people have started book clubs. But to me, it's the book of my life. I will be reading this book for the rest of my life. I will be following the principles and applying them in my life for the rest of my life. This book is absolutely amazing. So there you have it. You still have time, but you need to go ahead and get it now while the getting is good. And you may even have time to go through, the coaching process. And who knows? Some people are going through it in a few days. And you may even put yourself in a position to become a licensed life coach if you choose. But you need to act fast because there's not much time left. But this is an amazing, amazing book to have. You want to get your hands on this book right now while the getting is good. So I can help you with all of that. Whether you just want to get the book or if you want to go through the boot camp. I am a master life coach. I would be happy to be your boot camp instructor, or another boot camp instructor can be assigned to you. There's some other great people that are also coaching people through it. Whatever it is that you want to do, I can help you get that done. So give me a call, 443-953-0009, 443-953-0009. My name is Cass. I'm also known as Cass Millions. And I'm more than happy to share this information with you. But like I said, you really need to act fast because I don't know how much longer it's going to be available for only $39.95. But it's to be the best $39.95 you ever spent. Whether you're going to be a coach or not, whether you're able to complete it before the transition or not, you will still have some extremely powerful information in your possession for $39.95 that can be really life-changing. So either way, it's a win-win, but you got to take action. So I'll be waiting for my phone to ring. Thank you for watching my video. Please like it and share it. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, because I will be sharing more information about more good things that may be able to help you in some other way. I'm always sharing. Anytime I find out about anything that can help people or anything that's good, I will be sharing it. So again, drop me a comment, like and share, and have an amazing day. And I'll look forward to my phone ringing, because you want to get the keys to everything, to make changes in your life in every aspect: spiritual, financial, business-wise, relationships, friendships. It is the keys to everything. Have a great evening.